What up, everybody? This is day 28 of the 30-day Design Your Life series. I cannot believe we're almost at the end of just 30 days of personal development, of personal mastery, and it's been incredible. I've learned a lot. You know, they always say when one teaches, two people learn, and that is so true. I've learned about myself. I've revisited some things, some topics that I've because I'm thinking off the cuff, right? I just pick a topic and then I just tap into the reserve of what I've learned over the last 10, 15 years in my whole life, and I try and deliver a message to the best of my ability that's most in alignment with who I am based on that message. So when I'm pulling things out, I don't structure it, it's not prepared. It's literally like, okay, let me grab the phone quickly and do this thing, because I don't like doing videos. I prefer the live audience. I prefer one-to-one coaching. So people who know me know that's why I didn't do anything online for so many years. The last 10, 12 years, I haven't done anything. So I'm not the preparation type. That's why I hated school. I just like to do it. And so I've learned a lot about myself over the last 28 days in just pulling things out here and there and what comes, and then being okay with not having it perfect, right? Because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So that's been some learning, and just seeing also what people want, and there's obviously a huge thirst, a huge hunger for this kind of teaching, mindset, personal development, personal growth, personal mastery, and then skills on top. So it's been a pleasure for the last 28 days. This is day 28 today, and today I'm talking about something that I learned from my mentor, my favorite mentor, my spirit animal, Jim Rohn, okay? He is the mentor of all mentors, like Tony Robbins, everybody, they learn from this guy, okay? He's the master. And most of his stuff was in the 60s and 70s and 80s, and I listened to him regularly, like every week still for 10 years now. He is my spirit animal. So he has one famous point out of millions of things he has said, amazing things he has said. And one is you have to pay the price, always have to pay a price. And this is why we forget sometimes, okay? We have to pay a price for everything we do, for everything we think, everything we speak, and most importantly, all of our actions. And the price, it's either the price of discipline now to do the things we need to do that we ultimately we do want to do it, but maybe not in each moment, or we have to pay the price of regret, okay? So there's always a price to pay, and lots of people talk about this, and it's so true. You have to pay a price. Pay the price of discipline or pay the price of regret. And he says, discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. And this is so true. And I talked about this in one of my videos talking about confidence, when I talked about how, when people lose self-confidence, it's every time they make a promise to themselves and they don't keep it. That's when we lose confidence. And that's linked to what I'm talking about today. That when you don't do what you say you're going to do, when you don't keep the discipline for yourself, okay, when you don't do that, your self-esteem gets knocked. Your self-confidence, your self-worth gets knocked. And then you end up paying the price of regret. You end up regretting that, okay? Because maybe bad food choices, bad financial habits for years, bad fitness habits, bad relationship habits, bad business habits, staying in a job, whatever it is. Maybe you don't take that leap for that business that you should be taking the leap for. These are all choices every day, okay? And every time you make a promise to yourself to be better and to do more and go further and you don't do it, you lose a little bit of that self-value, that self-worth, that self-confidence. And also then you pile on the regret. Okay, the regret gets heavier and heavier. So it's like a compounding effect both ways. So my message to you today is to be more aware, to be self-aware, and ask yourself the questions of, what are you currently paying the price of regret of? Because every day that you're alive, you have a chance to take a step in the other direction. Every day, today is a new day, tomorrow is a new day. Okay, every single day you have, every day you're blessed to open your eyes, take a breath, put your feet on the ground, you have a chance. You have a chance to move in the right direction. You have a chance to recreate, reshape, redesign your life. My whole thing is your life by design. You have to design it. It's not by default. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, their life by default. It needs to be by design. So I want you to ask yourself, have some self-awareness. Where are you now building regret? Where is the regret starting to weigh heavier and heavier, like on your shoulders, right? And where can we move that? And the antidote, the cure-all to that is action. It's massive action. That's always the cure-all for everything. It doesn't matter what aspect of your life. Action is the cure-all. Action gets you out of fear, okay? Inactivity breeds fear. Action, activity, moving in the direction of where you want to go, that dissolves fear. And that's a video, it's a whole, we might do that tomorrow actually. That's a good topic to get into. So you have to pay the price, discipline or regret. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. And I remember the first time I heard that years ago, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, right? Because it's so true. And there's lots of things you can think of in your life where you've paid the price of discipline, how good you felt, how light you felt. And there's times then where you didn't do what you said you'll do, and the regret weighs heavy. Maybe there are things right now that the regret is on you. And the point is, it's not too late. You can take a step. Remember I said before, don't declare it and make this big deal out of it. Just do it. Just take the action. Okay, just take the action. And I have so much more to give you, so much more coaching and mentoring, because all of these things, even in this video, there's so much more to give you on each of these kind of little pieces I'm giving you, so much more to give you. So take that today, use that, have that self-awareness, that time of reflection, and say, where are regrets starting to build up? Where am I feeling the weight? What aspect of my life? And then just flip that, take action, and then that regret will come down. Okay, because now you're going to move in. It's not too late. Once you're alive, it's not too late. That's the point. Okay, it's at the end of your life, the regret's going to be really heavy because you don't have time. Right now you have time. It doesn't matter if you're 20, 30, 50, 70, 80, you still have time once you're breathing. Okay, but you have to be reflective. You have to reflect today and say, where is the regret getting heavier? What aspect? And then make a change. It's not too late. Take responsibility. It's your life by design. This is day 28. It's exciting. 2 more days. Who knows what we'll do after that? If you let me know if you have any ideas or what you'd like. But this last 28 days, there's been some incredible feedback from people on the last 28 days. Go back to the IGTV, go back to my Facebook page, go back to my YouTube channel, wherever you're watching this, catch up on the other videos, because every day there's been value, every day there's been golden nuggets that can make an impact, and it just might be what you need to hear at this moment. So that's my message for you guys. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.